Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking. It's so nice to be back with you today. I know a lot of times in the morning we're hurrying around trying to figure out what we're going to fix for breakfast and we're running behind. So I've got something for you to fix that you can put in the refrigerator. You can even freeze them. We're going to make a one-bowl muffin today, and the one bowl is going to be apple and carrot. So it's going to be an apple carrot muffin all made in one bowl. So saying that, let's just get started with right away. I've got some all-purpose flour right here, and I need a cup and a half of all-purpose flour. So I'm going to take and I'll make sure that I get my cup full. That's 1 cup, and then we got a half a cup here. That's a half a cup. So I've got a cup and a half of all-purpose flour. That's the first thing I've got in my bowl. The second thing I'm going to add to my bowl is I've got a cup and a half of whole oats, oatmeal, okay? I'm going to put that in my bowl, and if I want to, I can just mix it around a little bit. I've got 1 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to pour that in, my brown sugar. I'm going to pour that in there, and I can stir that around some. Well, this brown sugar really smells good this afternoon. Okay, I've got 1 teaspoon of baking powder that I'm going to add to this, to my dry ingredients. I'm going to add 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. Okay, put a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now, this is 2 teaspoons. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of baking soda in here. That's 1. Oh, just 2 teaspoons. This is a 2 teaspoon, so I need 1 of them. And I put 2 teaspoons of cinnamon in here. Okay, because this is a 2 teaspoon measuring. All right, I can set these aside, and I'll mix these all up together. Get these all combined. Okay, next I'm going to add my wet ingredients. The wet ingredients calls for 3/4 cups of milk. Put 3/4 cups of milk in there. It calls for 2 eggs. So I'm going to add 1, 2 eggs. All right, there are my 2 eggs. Let me set that out of the way. I need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. If it runs over a little bit, that's fine. I like a little bit extra vanilla. All right, I put my vanilla in there. And then I've got, this is a 2 tablespoon measuring spoon. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of oil in here. Okay, that's my wet ingredients up to this point. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir these, break my eggs up here, and then get these all mixed up in the bowl here. Make sure I get everything off the bottom here and get it all incorporated and get it all mixed around. Boy, it smells good with the cinnamon and the brown sugar here. Okay, I've got that, as you can see, it's pretty well incorporated with all the ingredients in there. Next what I'm going to do, while you're away, I peeled some carrots and I got my cutter out, okay? And what I did, I took on the wide angle and I just grated me some carrots, just like that, okay? And I've got a cup and 1/4 of grated carrots. I'm going to put those in there. Okay, and now I want to do a cup and a half of grated apples. And I don't have to wash this because it's all going in the same place. So I peel my apples, and I'm going to grate me a cup and a half of apples. See my apples right there? So let me get these apples. Let me get a cup and a half of apples grated down, and I'll be right back to you. Okay, I'm finishing up my last apple here to get me about a cup and a half worth of apples, so grated apples. Okay, so I've got about a cup, and this will put me about a cup and a half. So I've got about a cup and a half of grated apples there. So then we'll take the cup and a half of grated apples and bring my bowl back over here and put my grated apples in here also. So you can see why this would be such a delicious, healthy muffin, because you've got fresh carrots and fresh apples and oatmeal in here, and it's just going to be absolutely delicious. So let me get this all stirred up really, really good. Okay, I've got that pretty much stirred up, and the last thing I want to add is I've got a half a cup of pecans. Now you can use walnuts if you want to. I just love pecans and things, so but walnuts work just as well as pecans. So I just barely mix those in there, so you have them all mixed up, all well incorporated in there with them. Okay, now I've got my muffin pan, and I'm going to take my muffin pan and I'm going to spray it really, really well. Make sure all the sides are sprayed. Okay, then I'm going to get a spoon, and I will fill these up almost to the top. That might be a little bit too much. All right, let me get these all filled, and then we'll come back. Okay, I've got my muffin pans full. I'm gonna put them in my oven now for about 15 minutes, and as soon as they cook, I'll be right back to you, and we'll see what they look like. Our apple carrot muffins came out of the oven, and I've had them cooling for a few minutes. They turned out really pretty. They're all full of carrots and apples and everything in the inside of them. Look at all the carrots and apple inside of it. Wow. The taste of pecan, the taste of the cinnamon. Great breakfast, a great way to start the day off. Wow. Put these in the refrigerator, freeze them, and set them out like a half an hour before you leave. Grab one and go. I hope you'll try these. Thanks for following me on Facebook and subscribing to me on YouTube. I appreciate your support. I hope that you're enjoying these recipes as much as I enjoy and bring them to you. Until next time, I send you a great big hug and let you know I'm thinking about you, and thank you for all your support. Until then, God bless.